Bloody hell, I thought I had the right one, but wrong one before. I think I got two right hands. Right, it's 6, well it was 6:30, now it's 6:40. Whoa, looking at the moon. Yeah, I'll show you something. Oh, you fancy a cup of tea? I'm already drinking it, but I'm just warming it up. Oh, cheers, mate. Thought I'd have a spot of tea. Blimey, now I haven't got my stirrer. I'll just use the scissors. Where are they? Where's my scissors gone now? Just to use your headlamp, Sammy. Use your head, Fred. Yuck. I used my ferro rod. It's quite easy, especially when you've got cotton balls. Cotton balls with Vaseline and yeah, when you got cotton balls and Vaseline and some fat wood, it's pretty easy. Remember I got vintage to charge my other vape? Yeah, I left it there, but I brought one vape and I got the flavour with it as well. Well, the headlamp isn't the best. It turns on and off. But this lamp, this like plastic little torch, I'll show you. It is on, plus it zooms, right? So there's on, low, strobe, and then you can hang it up like with this, or so high, low, strobe, hang it up like that, or it flashes blue and red. You can't really tell in here, but now with it like this, as you can see, it is very bright. But in between this tree and this tree, there's a tree, way away. Now if I zoom it, you'll see what I mean. So where is it? There it is. See? There's the tree. Very, you can see forever with this. See, there's another tree way over there. Look, there's a pole. See the pole? Now if I zoom it in, you probably won't see the pole. Just see blackness. If you zoom it, very powerful. It's better than my other torches, so I brought this. Get this. Fancy a spot of tea? Had to heat it up. Oh, that's lovely. Got condensed milk in it. I took some photos. I made damper, and I sliced the corned beef in half, and I put that in foil as well. Okay, now I'm joking. So yeah, so far so good. I haven't put any jumpers on or anything. Just the jumper I came in. I'm quite satisfied. Oh, I'll just put a glove on. Oh, I have got a glove on. Oh, God, I'm a dickhead. Heave-ho. Let's turn that one around. Stoke her up a bit. Stoke her up a bit, hey? The log that was hanging out a bit, I just turned it around. That really, really big log, this one here, the one David picked up from the side of the lake, really came in handy. I'm glad this bloody tarp has stopped flapping about. I found some really good sticks, real strong sticks that I'll put in before I go to bed in the middle. It's just the two middle ones on both sides. You see? See that one there hanging out, flapping about? So stoke her up. It's always nice watching a fire, eh? Yeah, I took some photos of the damper. Took some photo. I made the char cloth. I've got a picture with the char cloth tin sitting here, and the damper and the char cloth there, the damper and the spam, like nice and crispy, and the cup. This cup sitting in the fire. This cup is really good. The one from Sheen, with its little handles that close. It's good. And the torch is really good. Thanks, Beck, for this stand. It's got a remote control in it too. This little remote. Oh, shit. I think it takes photos. It's got a... It's got a camera on it. No? Okay. Whatever. Oh, you have to jig it. You have to... Yeah, I knew Hayden wouldn't come out because it was raining and it's forecasted to rain tomorrow, so I didn't even bother. My hair is everywhere because of the headlamp. Yeah, I need a cigarette. Cotton bandana. Forgotten survival item, says the guy. I don't know. Don't know what he was on about. Oh, no, that's right. Should I drop a piece of fat lid? 3 nice pieces of fat lid here. Sniff that. I don't know if anyone's talking. If not, that's good because I can't see anyone. Better no. I'd rather no messages than negative ones. Vinny, if you're there, say g'day. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, great. Now the headlamp's fallen to pieces. Well, that's just fucked. Like, hey, oh no, it hasn't. This side has come out again. It's alright. All you do is just turn the headlamp on and hold it between your teeth or something. You need the headlamp to fix the headlamp. It turned off on me a couple of times. Now it's not turning on. Well, that's a great headlamp. It's fallen apart. Now it won't turn on. Oh no. How about use the right end, Sammy? I think I've got to go through, yeah, I've got to go through there. Fucking thing. This is not good. For it to, first of all, the headlamp does not come put together, the strap, because that would cost them more in the factory to have people putting that together. So far, the Sheen headlamp is a fail. Number one, it turns off on you while you're wearing it. You got to whack your own forehead. I was going to bring mine as a backup, but stuff it. Shit, a lady scared the shit out of me with her dog. And then I got scared again anyway, because she goes, "Oh, sorry to intrude," and I'm like, fuck, my head, I was thinking and I was busy with the fire. And I'm like, yeah, no worries. Fucking just scared the shit out of me. This is what, on dusk. It wasn't quite dark, but it was getting there. And then she goes, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't want to walk my dog up there. There's 3 dogs up there." And I'm thinking, oh, fucking don't tell me that. I don't want to know there's 3 goddamn dogs up there. You know what I mean? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that side's on. Okay, this side on. I'm imagining this is the only thing I had. So I'm not using my torch under my chin to get this going. A lot of campers just take their little, I call it a pretzel, because I can't remember what it's called, this tiny little headlamp, half the size of this one. I call it a pretzel. Right. Okay. I fixed it. And sometimes it leans down, but watch this. That's not going to do it. It turns off. Where's my lighter? Ugh. A good thing about having a fire is you can keep your drink warm. Oh no, black shadow bastard. Ugh. Oi, 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 oi. Alien. Oh, you're talking about the headlamp. This one, that one's not. That's supposed to just turn on. It turns on and off. There's no motion, nothing. I've got a whole heap of wood, so ready so I can go live for a while and it can burn, baby, burn. Do 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 do. All your energy. Burn, baby, burn. How you going anyway? I'll leave that one. Man, I've got heaps of firewood. I haven't even touched that massive one I dragged over. Fred, you bastard. There you going? I'm still out here and it's dark. It's 7 o'clock now. It's been dark for the last couple of hours. I made myself a cup of tea. I made damper, cooked some spam. I took photos of it. What are you talking about, Fred? Number one, I'm sitting on a pad thing for when you're sitting outside. Number two, I have a ground cloth. And a yoga mat. Oh, for fuck's sake, where's my lighter gone? I know there's a fire in front of me, but god damn it. Where'd the lighter go? Check this out. Pisses me off. Like, you spend half the time you're out looking for shit. God damn it. I just want to light my smoke. Nice. You proud of me? You proud of me, Fred, are you? Well, I'm the only one here and I took photos, mate. I took photos for proof because I knew you'd fucking say that. Yeah, I know. But I took them out of, took the lighter out of my pocket so I could light my cigarette. But do you think I can find the fucking thing? It's here. It's here somewhere. There it is. Right between your legs. Yeah, I took a photo. See? I just hit it and it went. See? Hey. And don't tell me there's faulty batteries because it's rechargeable. And sometimes when you hit it, it doesn't do anything. Sometimes when you hit it, it turns on. What the fuck is that over there? I want to feed a possum. Possum! Do you know what I hate? I hate when you shine the torch around and you see fucking little beady eyes looking at you on the ground. Fucking dirty, rotten little spiders. Keep the fuck away from me. Little bastards. I still haven't rolled out my sleeping bag. That's the last thing you do, especially in Australia. Oh, what's that behind me, you ask? It's called a rubbish bin. You should always, always take a bag. Burn what you can and take your rubbish and other people's rubbish home. You know them 2 tea bags that we hit here down there? I burnt them in the fire. And on the trail, well, sort of a trail. There was a trail and then it sort of stopped, but I kept walking. There's right in the middle of the trail. There's a bottom of a beer bottle with all spikes all the way around. I just moved it before David's dog hit it. Is Hayden there too? No. You're not teaching us with photos. No, I'm not. I know. But I'm here till tomorrow just before it gets dark. And I have that's why I brought a charger for the phone. I'll teach you a thing or two tomorrow. It's just that it was raining, so as you know, when I went live earlier, it was raining. And I couldn't do much because it kept spitting, so thanks, Renee. I appreciate it. I made my own tent stakes as well. Thanks, Fred. Yeah, so I'm not just going to pack up in the morning when the birds start singing and go home. No. I'm going to find 3 nice sticks and make a camp chair so I don't have to sit on the ground. There is a chair down at the lake, as you know, an actual deck chair just sitting there. Guess what's over the hill where the track ended? There's like a round dome. There's a wall and there's this round thing, cement, and then you step down about, I don't know, 2 foot to another cement round thing, and then you step down another 2 foot. So it's like 2 steps, and you sort of go underground a bit by about 4 feet, and right in the middle is a big metal fire pit. You know, for people that go, I call it glamping. If you sleep in a tent with a blow-up mattress on grass next to a barbecue and a toilet block and a fire pit, that's called glamping to me. Do you know what people call glamping? Either in a caravan with its own shower and toilet or in a cabin. That's glamping. But I reckon glamping, even if you got a tent and a blow-up mattress on camping grounds, there's camping grounds that way, and there's camping grounds around that way further. But where I am, there's no camping ground. It's just bush. I just found 2 trees and done a ridge line. The ground is bullshit, right? It's really soft, and then it's like cement. So what you got to do is you got to put the stake in like this, and really deep, so you don't really go to the cement part. You just stay. Yeah, I didn't even put my wind jacket on. But you see, I was like stressing out because my stuff was out in the weather, and I was trying to get it out of the weather. The ground is cold here, but I'm sitting on a little arse pad thing. I must admit, it's doing a good job. If I was sitting on it properly. Yeah, most people carry tent stakes, but I don't. I make my own. That's why when what's his name? Karen. I call Darren Karen. When Darren said he's going to go camping and show me how it's done, and he said he's going to catch a fish with his bare hands, and he's going to go out in a tent, and I'm like, a tent? A fucking tent? Really? You're going to stay in a tent? I suppose, and I said to him, I suppose you got tent pegs, and you know, the line on your tent's got them little plastic things, so you can just tighten it and it will stay there. You know what I mean? No, mate. Take some rope and a tarp. No blow up mattress. Just take like a yoga mat. Mine's as thin as fuck. I've got a ground mat and a yoga mat, and also my nana's woolen blanket, but I'm going to sleep on top of it. And I'm just going to use my backpack as a pillow and sleep in my -5 sleeping bag with no fire, because it's too dangerous, because I've got my tarp, you know, like this, like a tent shape, but it doesn't go underneath. It could start pissing down with rain, but that's the whole point of having a woolen blanket, because for you people that don't know, the reason why the army carry woolen blankets, not sleeping bags, is because you can sleep by the fire with a wool blanket. They don't, for some reason with the army, they've got cotton blend. Maybe because it's too expensive, I don't know. But I could sleep wrapped up in a woolen blanket right by the fire in the pouring rain. Yeah, it'll get soaking wet, but wool, number one, it won't burn when the fire spits. But a sleeping bag, it will burn if the fire spits, and you'll get freezing cold. But wool holds 80% of its heat, even when wet. So that's why my bug out bag has a 100% wool blanket in it. I got it from the second-hand shop. I was going to keep, I found a couple of these, just roots, but they're everywhere. I was going to use this as a bird's nest tomorrow. Well, you know, one of them. I'll just chuck him in the fire, get that one going. But the only problem is you have to really shake the dirt out of it. Look at this. Look at this piece of wood, would you? Would you? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 different bits coming off of it. Yeah, we're just going to chuck him straight on top, like that. Just like that. Yeah, that big log, that big fucking tree branch that I dragged, which is like all the way over there, still got it. I'll show you. I dragged this when I was live last. It goes from here. See how it goes along there? I'll just show you. I'll just, this starts here, and it goes along there, and goes out that way, goes this way, and it goes all the way to branches there. That's all the branches. Yep. And it goes that way, and this way, and that way, and all the way back to here, and up there, and there. drag that along the beach. Can we see the water? I can't see through shit. There's too much crap to look through. The water's over there. I'll just get my glove on. No, again, I thought that was the right one. It wasn't. Sorry, just putting a glove on. Get that nice and snug in there. Well, you showed me a thing or two. You made the pegs. Oh yeah, I'll show you more shit tomorrow. Oh fuck, my cup of tea. Yeah, I'll warm it up a bit again. Warm up my cup of tea. I'll show you a lot more tomorrow. Ugh, pitch fucking black, man. For some reason, I'm not scared at all. Ugh, get in there, you bastard. Alright, alright. Fucking doesn't take long to heat it up, does it? Well, just a little bit. I put 2 tea bags in it. Two tea bags and some condensed milk. Hey, don't spit that up. What? I turned you off. Thank you very much. No need for a fire extinguisher. Black. I made sure to. I do fires properly. If you have a look, there is a. It's actually underground a bit. There's the ground here. Well, can you see around it? I built up a thing all the way around to make sure it's in a little pit, and it's underground. It's underground, so I do things right. So I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. What time is it? So I've been awake 14 hours. I brought both my books with me. I'm not getting them now, I'm just getting a smoke. Yeah, I brought both my books with me. My wild edible weeds, and wild edible food and wild edible weeds and medicinal weeds. While it was windy and a bit pissy before I was reading, because the wind was pissing me off. It was so fucking windy. Did you notice how windy it was? Did you notice how windy it was? It was fucking annoying. Oh, watch out, guys. Smoking causes erection problems. That's alright. I'm a girl, so I don't have to worry about this packet. It's not going to do anything to me. Are you there, Vinny? Are you watching? I know you're normally awake at night, so if I get scared, I'll call you. But hopefully I'll be alright for these guys' sake. So I can do a few things tomorrow. My tweezers were like sticking straight out. What? Oh, the wind, yeah. Are you there, Millie? Where are my two partners? Where's my girl and my boy? Vinny, Millie. I'd call for my other girl, but she doesn't watch my channel. My baby girl. But she did call me. Candy's already called me. Hey, Mum. She sounds about 10 on the phone. I'm like, hey, baby. She goes, so you're not coming home? It's like, when I'm home, it's like, she doesn't want nothing to do with me. Well, it feels like that. You know what I mean? Kids. But it's just the fact that I'm there. But she just likes to know that I'm there. But when I'm not home, so you're not coming home? That's all I got. I went, no, I don't think so, darling. All right. I'm like, are you okay? Yeah. You happy? Yeah. You and Dad had a fight? No. You sure? Yeah. I'm like, has he pissed you off? Not really. I said, you really do just speak when you're spoken to, or when it's necessary, don't you? Yeah. I said, well, is there anything else you want to say to Mum? No. I said, did you just want to make sure what I'm doing? Yeah. I said, okay, well, I love you. I love you too. You want to hang up then? Yeah. I'm like, okay. She's hung up on me already. It's like, fine. I was going to say, okay, well, bye, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. Do you love me? Yeah. Do you miss me? No. Yeah. Nah, she misses her mum. Of course she misses me. I'm not there to give her any drugs. Oh, God. The things I say, eh? I was off my guts, so, man. I wasn't thinking normally. or I wouldn't have said such nonsense. That's terrible. Fucking hell, mate. Shocking. Fuck! I just threw me vape in the fucking fire. Look at that, just with little bits and pieces I found. Burn, baby, burn! I have got still stuff, like there's sticks there. There's sticks there. This is good, this stand Beck gave me. Watch this, ready? Hang on. Can't light it with the vape. Hey Millie, guess what? I've been drinking water. You seem happier in your element. It's also weird that I can comment on this channel now after being blocked from my... Renee, you know that I only blocked you because of stupid Darren, and it was only supposed to be for like a minute until the dickhead listened to me, and then I was going to unblock you. But I couldn't see you. And there was someone else I couldn't see as well. And then guess what? All of a sudden, you both popped up. And you know I couldn't see you because even Beck looked for you on my channel, remember? She couldn't find you either. So it wasn't me. It was YouTube. It must have been a glitch. And yes, I am very happy in my element. This is why I'm a prepper and a bushcrafter, because I love the outdoors. I really do. You want to see the moon? It's straight above me. Look at that. I'm trying to zoom. Just wait. Yeah, but then I was missing in YouTube universe. I know, I was really, yeah, you were really blocked. And I hated it so much that you and someone else, oh you fucking little bitch, and you and someone else, I was even trying to fucking, like, me and Mel tried to go into my my Google block list. Back went into my Google block list. You were just nowhere to be seen, and same with someone else as well. Yeah, you can probably see now why. Oh yeah, fuck. It doesn't like being up so high. It's a bit wobbly. I'll just bring it back down. Now you can probably tell why I call myself Sammi Prepper. I used to be called Sammi Prepper and Bushcraft Oz, because I really, really do love playing with pieces of wood. I really love fire. I really love looking up at the moon. Can you hear the waves? Can you hear the waves? If my tarp would stop moving. Tarp's making a bit of noise, but can you hear the waves? I hear you. I can hear you. You can come for something to eat if you want. I can hear you fucking around up there. Sometimes possums can be quite tame, especially like I'm in between two camping grounds. They are a fair way away. Like I can just see the lights. Oh no, I can't actually. No. But possums are usually tame around. Yes, I see. I can hear him. Possums are usually tame around camping grounds, and like when I used to live at the caravan park when I was very young, between 13 and 15 with my boyfriend, they had peacocks and possums and all sorts, and the possum, I used to sit down the way I am right now with my legs out, and possums used to come and like sit on my legs. I'd take out like, you know, dried fruit, and I'd take out fresh bananas and apple, and a bit of bread, not too much. And I'd have like 10 possums on me. But the problem is you've got to be careful because they bite your finger accidentally. So if you've broken off some banana and you've fed it to one, you still got a bit of banana on your fingers, and that one might, and if you put your hand down beside you, one of them might come up and bite your finger, thinking it's a piece of banana. They don't mean to hurt you, but fuck, it hurts. They don't mean to hurt you, but fuck, it hurts. It does. Talk to me. I won't be here for a hell of a lot longer. Probably to the hour or a bit more. You didn't answer me. Can you hear the waves? Yeah, tomorrow. Actually, I don't know, it must be just the camera because the sand is disgusting. There's like tea bags, broken glass, the sand's like a grey, mushy colour, like grey and brown. And I went down to the lake to wash my cups and stuff out, right? And it's clay. It's grey clay. Because I leant down, I had my sleeve pushed up, I leant down with one hand, just, you know, that far into the water while I swished the cup and spoon, and I stood up and my hand, and I went like this, it was fucking clay. I could have made a pot. So it's not that nice. If the sun's out tomorrow, I'll show you. It must because it was overcast and raining. Because you ask Beck or Miss Ratty or someone that knows this place. It's not like the beach. No, it's not beautiful, sandy. It's clay. It's clay, grey clay mush. It's not too bad. A bit away from the lake's horrible. And there's a lot of snags. There's so many. Like, you can see the dead trees standing in there. The fucking fish, as soon as you catch a fish, and usually it will be a dirty carp, they swim straight into logs and shit underwater. It's not nice and clean, so you can reel them in. I don't have a reel. You know the reel? I have a pencil fishing rod. But I'm gonna make a makeshift rod. It's like the opposite to a rolling pin. It's like big on the outside, skinny on the inside, and you sort of, if you catch a fish, you don't really go like this. You do that to reel it in a bit to see if you catch a fish. But if you catch one, it's more like anti-clockwise, doing this, sort of spinning it. Or you can do it slowly. You can go like that slowly too. Or sometimes if you carve a nice piece of wood, it can be skinny and then fat and then skinny again. Just like I made the tent pegs, I want to make like, you know how you can get hand reels and you throw them out? I like making something. After I made dinner, I packed everything up again. Everything packed perfectly. Just gonna put the blanket out, and then put the blanket out, and then put the sleeping bag out. And if it gets cold during the night, then I'm gonna put the bivvy, emergency bivvy. It's like an emergency blanket, silver, and it's gold on the outside, but it's a bit thicker, and it's a sleeping bag. I'll stoke the fire one more time. At the moment it looks like this, but if you don't stoke it while there's a bit of a flame, then you're fucked. So let me just get my headlamp on and stoke her up once. Well, I was gonna do it. I was gonna just do that and let it go, but fuck it. Let's stoke it again. Stop it. Thank you. I'll get my gloves on. See, I'm using machine little resting pad that folds up. It's nice and warm to sit on. Alright, don't want to hit that. Fuck's sake, stay on. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Another little trick, even if you're not going to put the wood on the fire at the time, if you can, snap it over the fire, just so any little bits go in the fire that fall out your hand. Ugh. Ugh, fuck, that's a big bastard. Sorry, I'm coming, guys. Jesus, what happened to you? Looks like he's went ass up. Did you go ass up on me? So I broke up some wood here. Just snapped a bit off this. So tomorrow I will burn that. Yes, I will. Oh, that's green shit. I've been grabbing this stuff too. Just like, this stuff's good to start the fire. See this here? See the size of that? I fucking snap that with my knee. See this? That's called toilet paper. Some bastard fucking went to the toilet and their toilet paper flew away. That's why you burn your toilet paper. See that? Oops. See that? I'll try to grab around it. You see shit like that, fucking, it's not good, man. Fucking burn your toilet paper, for fuck's sake, or take it with you. Dirty bastards. This is all the stuff that I got everything away from my camp. It's good that it's blowing away from the camp. So I'll burn that, and I'll burn that, and yeah. Is this dead? It seems dead. Yeah, that is dead. I'll just break this up. Wait. A little bit of this is green, but that's alright. It'll burn some fucking, it'll burn a bit of smoke. Yeah, that's alright. I've had my paracord bracelet all day. I've had my knife. I've had my Mora knife around me all day. This is a good seat. This crap underneath it. Let's see. Only downfall about having a fire, you get lots of crap, leftover crap sitting around. Always keep around your fire nice and clean. You know, you'll end up on fire. Yeah, I made sure to dig a little pit. I dug a little pit. Also, the cleaner you keep around your fire, the less creepy crawlies you'll get. You see, I got that big log. Now it's all clean. I got my little pit there that I just destroyed the side of, whatever. Then I got some firewood there. You see all this here? All this I'll use in the morning. Got to leave something to start the fire. Oh. Fuck, that was a big fucking stick. This one here. That was a big fucking stick. 3 big pieces of snapped with my knee. Strong bitch. Strong bitch. Get Millie out here. I'll take her camping and show off. Hey, baby. I'll show off how strong I am. Guys get a bit intimidated by me. If poor Hayden came, he'd be trying to teach me things, just like my stepfather. He's like, fuck off, Beetle. Bing, go that way. Just like my stepfather. He's like, what sort of knot is that? And I just started laughing at him. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, what are you doing? What? He goes, give me that. And I'm like, why? Because all I done a knot, like a I done just a circle, a loop. He goes, what are you gonna do with that? I said, put it around the fucking tree. And then I put it around the tree, and I put the rest of the rope through the loop and just pulled it tight. And then I went to the other tree and I put it around, and he's like, you gotta feed the line through the holes on the tarp. I'm like, what? But I want the tarp to be like a tent. He's like, how are you gonna do that? I went, what? I said, just watch. And then I put it around here, and I went around this. So I done a loop. I put the cord through the loop and pulled it tight. He's like, oh, okay. And I come in here, I put it around the tree, and then I just went around 5 times. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's like, what are you doing? And then I put it through the first bit. So I put it around the tree, went around 5 times, then put it through. And then pulled and cinched it up. And I went, ding! And he's like, how did that not come undone? I said, it's a certain knot. I can't remember what it's called, but he's like, so now you're just going to put the tarp over it and then peg it in. I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, okay. He said, where's your stakes? I said, I'm going to make them. He's like, you're going to make them. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, how do you keep the tarp over your line? And I pulled out two loops, just two big loops like this. And I went over and over and over, like I went over and pulled it through, over, pulled it through, over, pulled it through, over, pulled it through. And I'm like, this will slide up and down and it won't move wherever I put it. And he's like, yeah, but how are you going to get it through the hole now? I said, put it through the hole. And he's like, I said, watch this. And I put it through the hole of the tarp, the little loop, and then I grabbed it and I put a stick in there. That's called a toggle. And then I just pulled it. And I said, now I'm going to do the other side as well. So you put it, you get the round bit, you put it through, and then through that loop again. You do it like 3 or 4 times, however many times you want. Put it through the little loop, grab the little round bit, and put a thing in, and he's like, ah, I see. And then I said, I'll show you how to make a steak. And I showed him, and he's like, oh. Because my stepfather has always done camping, but he's got no idea how to do things unless it's already made. Oh shit, sorry. Yes, we can hear the waves. Love it, cool. Yeah, of course I will. I've still got damper, so I won't be making any more damper, but I'll show you how I done it. I made it in this cup. It's very simple, guys. You just put flour in the cup and some water, and you stir it. And if you need a bit more water or a bit more flour, you just add it until it's like a dough, and then you pour it out onto your hand. Put a bit of flour in your hands and just backwards and forwards, and then you get some foil and you splat it on there. But it was about, you'll see it in the morning, it's about that big and about that fat, because the bigger you make it and the flatter you make it, the quicker it cooks. And I just put it in between foil. I put it in a bit, about that far in on the foil, and I folded it, and then I flapped it over once, flapped it over twice, and then closed it. And then I scooped out some coals. I waited till I burnt some wood off until there was just coals, so I'd be able to pull coals aside and put it on the coals and put some coals on top, so you can bake it evenly. And while I did that, I put Spam on at the same time. But with Spam, I don't wrap it like 3 times. I just do it once. So I just put the Spam in the middle of a thing and wrapped it and folded it. And I put that in the fire too. Half of the whole can of Spam. And then you, because damper, proper damper is just flour and water. There is no self-raising, there is no bicarb, there is no salt, a pinch of salt. It's just flour and water. It tastes yummy, but it's boring. It's what you eat with it is what counts. So with the Spam's very sweet and salty. So breaking off the damper and the Spam, the cooked Spam. Spam's even more tasty when it's cooked. Okay, I just put in the last of the wood for tonight. That'll fire up. I was only going to go live for an hour, but are you allowed to have a fire? Yes. In winter. In winter, yes. there's a fire pit. Like I said, there's a fire pit just behind me, just above there. Yep. With the fire pit, I think you're allowed to use it all year round. But yeah, in winter you're allowed to make fires, especially along this area. The reason why I didn't go all the way halfway around the lake is because my stepfather said you're not allowed to camp right around there. And you're especially not allowed to have fires. He goes, and bloody Aboriginals! Because my stepfather loves camping wherever he wants to camp. And the Aboriginals have said it's sacred land. You know, they started that business. So it stopped. They stopped the white people from camping. So we've got designated areas. So obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to camp here because there's camping. There's a camping. There's a kids thing where, you know, where kids go on school holiday camp. They go on the weekend camp. But there's no one there at the moment. There's no one there at the moment. That's a fair bit up. And then after that is a little caravan park, but there's only one caravan there. And then this way, there's a, you know, barbecue, toilet, camping ground, and there's one caravan there too, back that way further. And right here, there's a fire pit just over the hill, more towards the road. So we're allowed to camp and do fires around this area. There's the school camp is just up there, and then past that is a little caravan park. Now, right around the other side, just past the town, there's another caravan park. So in between the two caravan parks, you're allowed to camp and you're allowed to have fires. Going by the fire pit, like I just said, you know, obviously if there's a fire pit right here, you're allowed to have fires, especially in winter. But past that caravan, you're not allowed to. I thought there was a possum right here. Past the caravan park, you're not allowed to. And also past the other caravan park, you're not allowed to, I believe. Don't quote me on this. I'm just pretty sure my stepfather said this, so he knows fuck all though about fuck all. But he does know about camping, I must say, so I'm more inclined to believe him. But he's the one that said this would be a good place to camp. Because I said I don't want to be around other people, but I don't want to be in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know, just for safety purposes, even though I'm no safer right here than if I was on the other side of the lake. If someone wanted to come and murder me or something, they can, you know. Well, they can try. They will get a knife to their throat, and I won't play. I will use it. I ain't gonna go to jail for protecting myself. I will sleep with my mora in my hand. So if I hear someone or whatever, they're gonna be in trouble. Are you? Yeah. So Victoria doesn't even allow you to do a barbecue? Are you for real? Bugger that. Like, you know, a lovely old lady walked past with her dog earlier, and I had the fire going. and she scared the hell out of me, just out of nowhere. Oh, sorry for intruding. I said, oh, that's fine. I said, I'm just attempting to make damper. I know how to make damper. I was just making small talk. Before that, you always got to think ahead. Before that fire goes out, I will get this headlamp on. Now where's the lighter gone? God damn it. It's here. I got a red blanket. And I will put the torch in my zip on the leg. I got a zip on my pants. See, look. I do not like this headlamp. What a piece of shit. Thank you for coming chatting to me, Renee. You're always welcome. I know you're Beck's. I know you're Beck's friend, but I really don't mean her any harm. And if I have said anything slightly nasty, it's just because she's said quite a few things lately, and sometimes I just can't help myself. But I really am trying to be nice, regardless of what anyone says. And I've said, and I know I've said some stupid shit, and I don't blame her for ringing CPS. I do think it was wrong of her to do that, considering we were friends. You know, she could have left it to someone else to do it, but I know you're her friend, and I know you care about her a lot. I don't know if you believe me or not, but so do I. I wish her all the best, and I feel horrible about what I said to her. It was wrong. I was off my face at the time, but you know, that's my own fault, being off my head. But please feel welcome to come anytime, and there's really no need to talk nasty to me or anything. I know I deserved it, but hopefully from now on we can just chat, you know. Don't step on Beck's toes. Oh, fuck up. Don't step on Beck's toes. I don't want her to get upset with you here. But I do honestly mean you no harm, and I don't mean Beck any harm either. I wish I'd done things differently. And I still might have her as a friend, you know. But I will. But with us both with mental illnesses, I don't think we're good for each other anyway. I really don't. So I've been live for an hour and a half. Oh, and me legs, me legs dead. Hey. Hey. Tell you what, I'm getting sick of smacking myself in the forehead. Alright, well, you can see the fire dulled right down. Like I said, I was only going to go live for an hour. About time I made my bed and took these boots off, I reckon. These boots were made for walking. That's just what I do. I walk all the way. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow, eh? Uh-oh, it's starting to spit, I think. Oh crap, fuck. Alright, see ya.